Babe.
Hey, man.
Welcome back.
Back at it. Round three.
Round three.
Almost ended us the last one it did.
No, it didn't. We've had that argument so much.
20 years?
That one's never going to end us.
20 years?
No.
I'm anxiously awaiting what everyone thinks about that one. Yep.
Yeah. So today. I'll never let
Round
go.
three of the Matt and Lindsay drama.
I'll never let go. Was there room
on... Mythbusters says yes. There's no reason he should have died. I'm very upset about this.
Well, there's a lot of people died. Anyway.
It sinks. Regardless, it sinks.
True. The question of the day, the debate of the day for Matt and I is, who is the main character of Titanic? I don't remember how we got on this.
Point of order. The main question is, can there be two main characters of Titanic? I think that's the main question.
I feel like you're cheating the system already.
No, absolutely.
We agreed that we would attempt to debate who the main character is.
Fine.
But I guess if you wanna co-main them, that's fine. But that's any love story could be boiled down to that.
Yes,
so then our conversation, this is going to be like the shortest podcast ever, because it's just going to be like, well, both of them.
I actually think that, so how this came up is we were watching Titanic, and I think the conversation came up, can a main character show up well into the movie?
No, no.
I mean, this leads to another point.
We weren't watching Titanic. We were having a debate about Dazed and Confused, which we will have later down the road. We are having a debate about Dazed and Confused, about Wooderson, because you said Wooderson was a main character of Dazed and Confused, and I said that a main character cannot show up that far into a movie, and then you started to talk about Jack, and then you said that Jack shows up pretty far.
Well, 20 plus minutes.
No, he does not.
We looked at this, think of everything that happens. So again, we had the whole Bill Paxton thing trying to find the picture. That's a
preamble.
It's still 20 minutes into the movie.
If it was a book,
oh my god,
that whole section is prelude.
That is the question, can a main character show up 20 minutes into a movie or more? Over under 20 minutes. I think that's how we got there. Jack shows up well into that time frame.
And then it progressed because I informed you that Jack isn't even the main character.
And then I lost it because I'm like, he is by far and away, if not the, at least a co-main actor in the movie. And different. Oh my god, we're getting granular again, but that's fine. I'm all about that.
Just because someone is the lead male role or lead female role doesn't mean that they are the main character of the story.
The story literally does not go on with Jack. He saves Rose. Rose would be dead off a ship into the icy waters if he wasn't there.
Sure.
The movie ends 30 minutes into the movie.
I am not saying that Jack is not instrumental in the story, but it's Rose's story.
Rose is the narrator. However, Jack is the one that totally has the story revolving. I mean, it changes the story. He changes everything about Titanic movie.
Just because he changes her path doesn't make him the main protagonist of the story. She is the main protagonist of the story. It starts with her. She's on the ship. The character of Rose is on the ship with Bill Paxton. It ends with her on the ship with Bill Paxton.
It actually ends with both of them dying or being on the ship that's magically back together.
Can we also say how offended Rose's longtime husband must have been?
Agreed.
When she
He was just a baby daddy there.
He died.
Baby
they
daddy.
were together for decades.
Yep.
And the dude that she was with for a weekend.
48 hours? 48 hours, are we saying?
I mean...
Who harassed her and stalked her?
Best 3 days.
Yes.
That's the guy she goes to at the end?
That is a whole other conversation. I've been reading with you.
Screw you.
Yep. All I was a sperm donor and a paycheck for you.
Like, what about our life together?
Yep.
And you want to go to... Anyway.
Yes. No, we are in agreement on that one.
Rose is actually...
a terrible human being.
She's kind of bad.
And she's so high maintenance. Like, I agree. We could have the debate of whether Rose...
I mean, that day...
Is she an anti-hero?
Ooh.
Is she an anti-hero?
That's a fun question.
We can expand
Rose
on
an
this.
anti-hero? I think you have to have some sort of
See, this is
heroic.
like the whole Jenny argument in Forrest Gump. Like, she's a terrible person.
She is, but she went through so much trauma.
It doesn't matter. She's still a terrible person.
I guess we don't know what Rose has been through in her life, so I can't judge her trauma, but everything that Jenny went through, like,
yeah,
she
did have some scars.
I mean, her getting hooked on drugs in the 60s was a given.
Homegirl had some issues.
That was a given.
Homegirl had some issues.
Yeah, so I think we can give a little grace to Jenny. And again, I don't know Rose's life. I don't know her. But I think in order to be an anti-hero, you have to do something heroic, which she never does.
Well, she does kind of go.
Yes, she does break the.
She does break the thing, and she goes against. I mean, obviously, she could have a very successful, very rich life with what's his feathers, Billy Zane, right? Cal. The name's Cal, right in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, she gives up a lot of things that she could have had, a la her mother putting so much pressure on her. But she could have had that. So I will say that she does something heroic and gives that up for a 48-hour fling. It's a 48-hour fling. Let's call it what it is.
Heroic that she gives up. Look, I am no Cal stan over here.
Cal is not a good guy.
But I also think he's not as bad as people think. Like, he's basically just a dude who wants to. He gives her this gorgeous necklace.
He does beat her. I would like to make that apparent.
Why am I not remembering?
Oh my god! So when she goes down and hangs out with Jack and the steerage crew, as her mom calls it, Billy Zane finds out, and he's like, "You will never behave like that again, Rose." And he's like, "You will never talk to me like that again. I'm your fiance." And he's like,
he slapped her.
He did slap her.
Okay, beat and slap.
Oh well, okay. Semantics.
Okay, I will say I'm not supporting.
Where are we going here? Where are we going here?
But I feel like beat is a hard term for what he did there.
He struck her.
He did strike her. And that is a gigantic red flag.
Flags up.
I mean, the reddest of flags.
Reddest of flags.
When you said beat, I was thinking of this scene that I was thinking he wailed on her.
He did try to kill her as he was shooting at both Rose and Jack at the mid portion of the movie.
So yeah, maybe I should retract.
I was going to say, where are we going with that phrase there?
Yeah, you know what? Why is my brain only going to the he gave her the jacket at the end?
We're really not supposed to feel sorry for him.
And I really hated him too.
Yeah.
I was a teenager when Titanic came out, and I went by. That's the first movie I went to by myself because I loved it so much.
So, interesting story about this movie. I was 15, 16. Somewhere around there. So in my adolescence and way too cool for school, went with my mom and a bunch of her acting friends. I was the only one in the entire row not bawling their eyes out. I was the only adolescent.
You were so dead inside.
Well, I mean.
You didn't cry when Jack died?
I didn't know I was supposed to.
What do you mean I didn't know?
I was pissed. I was so upset with Rose. I'm like, there's plenty of room on that little
Someone had to inform you to be sad?
Oh my god. It was so upsetting. I'm like, I'll never let go, Jack. And then she breaks the, ice on him and lets him sink. So she's a terrible person.
We all know that I'll Never Let Go was talking about the memory, not about him.
I was 16 at the time and holding on to pure words right there.
You were, never mind.
I was 16, different mentality, different mindset. Yes, metaphorically, I know that that's what it means now. But still, I was upset at the main character, back to the, original argument here, that Jack is the main character of the movie.
Okay. What is your argument for, other than he alters her story?
And he is literally the person in the movie that the story revolves around.
No!
I actually think once Jack is in the movie, now granted it's a ways in, and we've established that a main character can be in the movie 20 plus minutes after.
It was not. I could Google this right now, and it was not 20 minutes.
I think we've looked at this, yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't 20 minutes.
How much are we talking here?
I don't know.
Plus or minus? Okay, call it 17.
Can I see your phone? We'll Google it.
Oh, we're going to the Googleator?
To the Google machine.
Do we need some efforting music or something? Can you drop that in right now? Yeah, exactly. So I guess I'll just buy time.
Yes, if you could just discuss.
Discuss. I was gonna say talk amongst yourselves type of thing. Again, my whole argument is that Jack is essential to the main story, and Rose would not be alive without him, and she would not have changed her life without him. And in the end, it does revolve around both of them. So I could say either yes, Jack is the main character, or I guess I could at least hear the argument that Rose is the co-main character, but I will not say that Jack is not one of the main characters. How's that Googling going?
Well, first of all, I hate Google, and I need ChatGPT right now.
Oh wow, are we getting drop-ins from ChatGPT? We're gonna lose Google people. We're gonna lose our Google following, and we're
I
gonna
don't
need
even like
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT is so much easier than Google.
Wow, Google. If anyone's listening from Google, this is not on me. I support the Googleator. I love the Googleator, but apparently we are going after ChatGPT supporters now.
Everybody's. How far into Titanic does Jack show up?
We really need some effort music here.
I'll throw some in.
Okay, love it.
Okay, 21 minutes.
21. So I took the over and won. So to me.
That's fine, but your argument doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Explain to me how Jack is not at least a co-main character.
I never said that he wasn't important to the movie.
That's not the question. How is he not a co-main character?
He is the main protagonist's main love story.
So are we saying Romeo and Juliet? Romeo is only is he not the co-main character?
No, Romeo and Juliet are co-leads. They're co-main characters. It's right there in the title.
Okay, so another movie that has a love story to it. Let's just throw out You've Got Mail. Okay, is that a co?
What a random pull.
You like that? One of my favorite movies.
Why not Sleepless in Seattle?
Sure, it's the same movie. It's the exact same movie.
And go.
So my point is, if we take Sleepless in Seattle and or the same movie, You've Got Mail, that is a love story where Meg Ryan, or I can't remember, is she the first? No, it's actually Tom Hanks, isn't it? Tom Hanks comes in first in that movie.
Sure.
Either way, someone comes in first, a la Rose in Titanic. However, that other person, that other portion of the love story comes in. Therefore, ergo, that makes them a co-main person.
But You've Got Mail follows those two individual stories.
Yes.
There are plenty of scenes talking about Tom Hanks' life, plenty of scenes talking about Meg Ryan's life, and then they kind of intermingle and interweb. That's kind of the, romantic comedy formula, yes, if you will. Titanic does not do. There are very few scenes. I can think of maybe 2 scenes that are Jack's scenes.
Jack's scenes.
Where we're talking about Jack, and we're watching Jack's story. I would say that the only real scene that we see of Jack's is the poker scene at the beginning.
That's the only one you think? What about now granted, I will use your argument that he doesn't have a lot of alone scenes. However, the dinner scene, we'll call it, where he's dressed to the nines, right, and surrounded by all the very wealthy people, that's where we find out the most about his past.
But that's in concert with her.
Fine. I will agree that there are a ton of just Jack-only scenes, or Jack and his friend Fabrizio scene, or whatever the other Irish guy is.
Amazing pull of Fabrizio.
You like that?
I
know this movie inside.
I appreciate your knowledge of the character.
And Tommy is the Irish guy.
That's hard.
You like that?
That's
Would you have gotten there? Would you have
gotten Tommy?
Yeah, that's your first problem right there.
Because I don't know Tommy.
The Irish guy dies. I'm all upset, as does Fabrizio.
Well, a lot of men die.
Shocking, the ship sinks and everyone dies, no matter what they do to save it. But again, I will agree, and I think you make a good argument, so kudos to you here, that there aren't very many just Jack scenes. But however, I don't think that necessarily detracts from his main character status.
I think it makes him a support character. He is a support character to Rose. You
are literally calling him a supporting character, not even a co-main lead. Is that what we're down to right now?
I think that the argument is who is the main character. The main character, if you had to pick one, is Rose.
I can't get behind that. I can't. He is literally the story. Like, I will agree that she starts the movie. She doesn't even start the movie. She's first in the movie, and she's not even the last in the movie. They end up together. So you can't even say that it's necessarily like completely about her. It's about them. So maybe I'm more in the boat camp, whatever you want to say, that it's a co-main, but I definitely need you to say
Did you just say in the boat?
in the boat. Oh, well done. God, I didn't even realize.
Did you?
By that ching. Can we just say wah,
Wah, wah.
Oh, definitely put that down by in there right there. Maybe just like a sinking ship.
No.
Oh god, that would be amazing.
It would be horrible.
Okay, fine. Anyway, I'm in the same camp. Maybe that's the better way to say it, but kudos to you for calling that out. That they are at least co-main. Jack is a vital character in the story.
Very vital.
Vital correlates
you you don't have the story without Jack.
Yes.
You don't have it. And I have other arguments for other movies, which we will get into later, where the main character, where an argument for the main character, you could take that person out of the movie and still have a movie. You can't take either Rose or Jack out of the movie and still have the movie.
So are we in agreement then? This would be groundbreaking if it is that we're in agreement that it's at least a co-lead, or are we still saying that Rose is the main one? Because I cannot get on board with that.
I think that if you had to pick a singular main character, it has to be Rose.
Disagree. Can't do it. Disagree. And I guess
you think it's Jack?
I think it's Jack. He is the story. Now, granted, it starts with Rose, and she is whiny and needy, and Jack pulls her out of that.
He supports her.
Oh, I hate that term. Can we say he makes her, because he is the main character?
I'm sorry, makes her?
Okay, fine, maybe that's a bad term. He doesn't support her, he changes her. Can we say that?
He helps to facilitate her change.
You just can't give him his credit. Give my homeboy some credit there. Love me some Leo.
I never said I don't love Leo.
You are just not able to get on.
First of all, I never said I don't love Leo, and I never said I don't love Jack. I think both of them are amazing. Our son's name is Jack, not after him, but it is Jack. I love the character. I think he does facilitate the change in her, which is amazing. All I'm saying is that if you had to pick a singular lead, it has to be Rose. It has to be Rose. It's her story.
And folks, in a nutshell, this is why we just can't agree on this one. So I think we need to transition. Okay?
So we're gonna wrap it there.
I
agree. There's probably nothing left to be said.
I mean, I would say that the ship has sunk on this one. Ship has sailed. There's so many puns. So many puns on this one.
I feel like that was reaching.
Ship has sailed. Ship has sailed is a good one.
Was good, but you went to ship has sunk before you.
I feel like we're going down with the ship. There it is, and we're going to end on that one. But as always, we thank you so much for joining us on our weekly bantering session that we have. So we definitely need your help as always.
I did with 4 dad jokes in a row.
Oh, it's so good, so good. I can do more. You want me to keep going? I got them up here. I got them.
Actually, yeah.
On ship jokes?
Oh, yeah.
On ship jokes?
Because now you've put it out there that you've got more.
So we said ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Going down with the ship.
Yeah.
Wow, I did talk a big game.
You did.
Ooh,
I called you out.
You needed efforting music earlier. Can I get some efforting music now?
Sure.
Okay.
Music. Go.
Okay. This is a sinking ship right here. Literally.
You already used that one.
Oh, you used that one? Dang. Raise up the white flag.
That counts.
You like that?
Except for I feel like the white flag on a ship is not synonymous with surrender. Now I'm trying to remember my nautical.
I was going to say, go with that, Miss. I'm from Maryland and know everything about.
I'm not from Maryland. I'm from Colorado.
You know all about the ship stuff.
I don't.
You have people in Annapolis.
Actually funny. The only knowledge I have of nautical flags comes from Swiss Family Robinson.
Nautical flags.
Did anyone watch Swiss Family Robinson? Just me?
Nautical flags. That's a great term.
I actually think that it's a white flag with a red, like, kind of looks like.
You could say anything right now, and
it kind of looks like the Japanese flag was like a symbol that you had smallpox.
So like a red dot on a white background.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I think that was the like symbol that you had, like, you were diseased, like the ship was diseased.
You just had like the plague on your ship.
Now I need to look this up.
I was gonna say she's talking a big game here, folks. Maybe that's for episode.
There was some sort of all the Swiss Family Robinson fans out there. There was some flag that they put up because they were about to be attacked by pirates, and they put up that flag to show that they were a disease ship and the pirates shouldn't come on board.
So this is how we get to most of our arguments, guys, because this was not the original plane right here.
Titanic. At least they're both ships.
Did the Swiss Family Robinson one ship?
It sure did. That's how they wound up on the island.
It's been a long time since.
No, they went through a horrible storm and sank.
Well, that's terrible. Did the main character survive?
Yeah, actually, no one died in that.
Well, that is not.
Even the dogs lived. It's a Disney movie.
That's true. That's true.
Although normally Disney movies, the parents die.
Well, there's a lot of animals dying in Disney that have just pulled at the heartstrings.
Yeah.
I mean, Simba.
So Swiss Family Robinson might be like one of.
Wait, Simba's the young one. Who is his dad?
Mufasa.
Yeah, like that one.
No, that is hard. That's a real hard one.
Bambi's mom. Oh.
Yeah. I know we're dating ourselves on both those references.
Wow.
Because if you want to get with the younger crowd, there's some new ones, but.
Do tell.
Well, I mean, not too young, but Nemo. I mean, God.
Yeah.
He loses his mom and all his brothers and sisters at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, that's still pretty dated. What is that?
That's still pretty dated.
25-year-old movie right there.
Yeah. Is it really?
Oh my God. I heard the other thing, another tangent. We are closer to 2050 than we are to 2000.
I've heard that, yes.
Like, you want to talk about just a knife in the gut right there?
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting old.
Yeah, we're getting old.
Yeah. If you remember the turn of the century, you are real old at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good for us.
Yeah, good for us.
We're gonna roll the end of this because we have gotten way off subject.
Shocking.
So I look forward to this poll's gonna be different. I've been fairly confident that the polls would be like split well.
Split well.
In our previous debates.
Okay.
Like I thought that both of us would get some points here. This one I honestly have no idea how this is gonna go. So this could be interesting.
I think I'm gonna win, is what it really comes down to.
You always think you're gonna win.
I'm probably going to win.
Okay, I appreciate your confidence.
Yes. My backers. All
right. Love you all.
Love you too.
Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.
We are
till next week.
Back next week with a whole new subject, and we're excited for it. So we'll see you then.
We'll see if we make it another week.
Yeah, sounds good.